Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nintendo Leaf episode 101. My name is Armando, and I'm joined this week by Noah.
Hello.
And Connor.
Hello.
So, how you guys been doing?
I
Dang
had an interesting day. My body
Is ready?
Wait, the opposite. My body completely rejected my behavior yesterday.
Noah got really drunk. He did the drinking game where you took a shot every time they snapped.
switch.
They switched.
Yeah, so
every time they said switched.
Yeah.
So he was just.
But you
It was
can't think though.
that-
What'd you get? What'd you
Yeah,
drink?
that hit me hard. Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. Okay. So you're on a sugar rush.
Yeah. Well, except
Not
a
anymore.
sugar crash.
Okay.
You know, the initial sugar rush followed by the crash.
Okay.
Basically, it's
Yeah,
school.
'cause last night, you were up at.
Yeah.
I think you were still
I
up
was
at 3 my time,
3:30.
and it was like.
I was okay. I got about 2 hours. So, I don't know if you guys experience, but when you get that little sleep, there are two major symptoms. Number one, when you wake up, it feels like you're freezing, no matter how hot it is outside.
Oh, yeah.
And number two, you're starving. I was experiencing that for a couple hours, and it's never fun. Last time I experienced that was when I was waiting in line at 1 a.m. to get my Breath of the Wild ticket in New York. But then I had McDonald's breakfast to alleviate me. All I had was a Nutri-Grain bar.
Should have stopped at McDonald's then.
Well, I was in school.
On your way back.
on the way back. Well, the thing is, I took the bus because I wasn't going to drive on 2 hours of sleep.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Get
So
off the bus.
yeah, so
I'll
I guess this week. Go ahead.
The bus has a kiosk where they serve food. Not
Oh,
really.
really?
No, not really. That would be
Oh my
amazing.
God, that would be cool. Yeah. So this week was pretty slow, right? I would say.
Yeah, and there wasn't much going on.
Yeah.
So
So of course we don't have any topics or anything. like
There
that.
was an Xbox game that was canceled. We could talk
Oh
about
yeah, yeah. Scalebound. Yeah. Shout out to Camille.
we support him.
Mhm.
Keep making fun games. We love you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So actually,
This was actually one of the biggest weeks for Nintendo in a long time.
yeah, and
We're live.
we're barely in. This is the second week of January, so. Whew. So we had the Switch event this week. We know about the price of the system when it's going to release. We know about the launch window lineup and a lot of more stuff. And of course, we're going to talk about that. So this is going to be a really fun episode.
Yeah, hopefully.
And I'm losing my voice. Noah's running on 2
Yeah, my
hours
goal
of
is to
sleep.
not fall asleep. When we were prepping for the episode, I started falling asleep.
Yeah, and I don't know what Connor is on. Connor, what are you on?
my chair.
Oh, you're okay. Good. Okay, so I think you're the one with the best condition right now.
I have a cold,
Okay, well, there we go.
and my head kind of hurts because of it.
Oh, okay. Well, we're all screwed up here.
Yeah, we all kind of feel not too good.
Yeah. But we're still going to record this because we want to talk about the Switch. We want to talk about Nintendo.
And we love you guys.
And we love you guys, of course. And we've been doing this for 101 weeks now. So, yeah. By the way, thank you guys for joining us last week for our 100th episode. That was really fun. So now let's just go into our normal flow of the podcast. Let's talk about what we've been playing this past week. Noah, let's start off with you.
Oh, did I play anything? I've been doing more Mario Run. I can say that. I think I only have 2 levels to go for the purple coins now. To be honest with you, this week I don't even remember what the start of the week was like. The whole week has been a blur. To be honest, I really think Mario Run is the only thing I played. But hey, this weekend it's a long weekend. I've got Monday off, so I'm looking forward to playing some games.
Cool.
Hopefully, maybe Pokemon. It's been a while.
Cool. Connor?
So this is my first week of classes, and I actually played a lot this week, despite not playing really anything over winter break. First, I played the usual Love Live. I also uninstalled Pokemon Go because that app's become trash. It barely works anymore. So I'm pretty much done with that. Then I played Lego Dimensions. I beat up to the Lord of the Rings level. And the Portal level was in that play session. And that made me want to play Portal because I've never beat either 1 or 2. but I have them both on Steam. So yesterday, I just played through Portal and I beat it in one. Well, I would have beat it in one sitting, but dinner was ready and I was hungry. So,
What'd you have?
chicken wings.
Ooh, buffalo.
I don't think so. I think they were honey garlic.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah. Fun fact. The first time Connor and I talked was when we were playing Portal 2 for one of his videos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's on his YouTube channel. So if you
Plug.
want, yeah, plug. Go
There's
watch
a plug. We actually have a plug now. Yeah.
Go watch it. It's from like 2 or 3 years ago, so it's quality. All right, is that it?
I think so.
Okay. I haven't been playing a lot. I did hook up my PSVR again. I forgot I still had it. I even forgot I bought it. Honestly.
Rip.
I think I remembered because I saw because I keep it in a case that says PlayStation VR, and I found it at like the bottom of the thing where I put my games. It was just like behind a lot of crap. So I just happened to find it and I just plugged it in, tested out with the PlayStation 4 Pro. It's pretty cool. Still like it. I just played Res. I love Res. Awesome game. So yeah, that's it for me. And yeah, that's it. So
That's lovely.
yeah,
Let's
so
go into
now
the Nintendo download, shall we?
yeah, the long list, all the downloads that we have this week.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. For starters, F-Zero X on the Wii Virtual Consoles is the N64 version. Apparently, there was a big issue with the controls when this first launched in Europe, but there was an update which fixed this. It's a good game out there. A lot of people, GX is their favorite, but X usually is a close second for some people. I've never played it. I've only ever played the Super Nintendo version in GX, but yeah, if for whatever reason you feel inclined to buy a Wii U game this week, maybe this is the one. On the 3DC shop, Switch DX. Shift DX is a puzzle game. You can shift different angles. You can. There's 100 levels. It's black and white, just like Box Boy.
Woo.
And that's it. So, no themes or anything.
Right.
Pick of the week.
Yeah, what's pick of the week?
Go back and buy Kutar.
Yeah.
Which
Kutar
one though?
All of them.
Yeah.
Kutar collection.
I agree. I agree with that. So that's it for Nintendo downloads, and we've been playing. So let's just go into what I guess I bet a lot of listeners are here to listen to. Is just our impressions of the Nintendo Switch event that happened on the 12th, and let's start off with just general impressions of it. I snapped my fingers. I didn't do it. I just did it for some reason. Connor, what'd you think of it?
I thought it was pretty good. You know, a lot of people that were disappointed, I think, don't know what a Japanese press conference is like, because that's pretty much. I've only seen a couple others. They were both for anime stuff, not gaming though. But that's what they're like, basically. The only reason not to expect that is if it's like Idols or something. But Nintendo wasn't going to have Idols host it. But one of the translators was a little off. And it was mostly noticeable during the Suda 51 part. But when he was on for an earlier section, he was talking kind of slowly too. And hard to understand, kind of. So other than him, the translators were pretty good, especially the first guy. I don't know, some people that watch a lot of Treehouse stuff might have recognized all the names. I only recognized Bill's. But the first guy, he was pretty good. I like the style they did it in with, like, first they did all the system-related stuff, then just went through games. Kind of in the middle part, they started doing like 2 game trailer, like kind of one game that's early in development teaser, and then one more further along, and then talk about both afterwards, which was a little confusing. But overall, I'd say pretty positive.
Okay. All right. What about you, Noah?
So I mostly enjoyed the structure. For me, it sort of was weird. The developer interviews were strange when there wasn't really much substance. They were kind of just praising the system, it felt like. And it was like, well, as much as I'm sure the press likes this, it kind of feels boring, especially back to back. But of course, at the end, for me, it was a very strong start. I enjoyed look at the new IPs. I enjoyed Mario and Splatoon. Kind of got a little bit low for me in the middle. Very much enjoyed seeing Xenoblade, and for me at the end, Zelda helped pick it back up and really finish it strong for me. So I enjoyed it as a whole.
Okay. All right. Well, I really liked it. Honestly, going in, I was excited for it, but I wasn't really expecting much. Because most of the stuff that was announced, we already knew about. We knew Mario was going to be there. Zelda was going to be there.
We're pretty sure about Mario, right? Like, not 100%.
I mean,
it was going to be mentioned or shown in some way.
For most of the stuff, we sure did terrible on our bingo card.
Yeah, but we knew about most of this stuff. We knew there was a rumor going on about a Warriors game, which turned out to be the Fire Emblem.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we all said in 100 that Fire Emblem was the most likely.
Yeah. So so just going in, I wasn't really expecting much. For me, I think it picked up after they announced Splatoon. Actually, no, after they announced the game that they named after me, and then just everything that followed was pretty good. And then of course Zelda. Just Zelda made it for me. Zelda is what sold me on the Switch, actually. Yeah. So, I'm really hyped for the Switch. I'm really hyped to play Zelda. So overall, though, I really like the event. So now let's go into the details about the event. Let's start off with the price and the date. The Nintendo Switch is gonna cost $299.99. And it will release on March 3rd, 2017.
It's $399.99 if you're in the good country up north.
So, thoughts about this?
I'm personally fine with the price. For me, the release date, from a pure selfish standpoint, I wish it would launch the 17th for two reasons. One, I have a large standardized test on like the 11th or 10th, which will be very important for college. And I don't want to play before that, because it'll be very distracting. Furthermore, launches the 3rd, right? The 2nd, starting on the 2nd, we're driving to like Boston, and that would be perfect for the road trip, but we're leaving a day before. So for me, it's a very, very inconvenient release date, but on the bright side, I'm glad it's coming so soon.
Yeah. We're less than 2 months away, so
yeah,
that's crazy.
Region lock. That was for me. That was huge. That was an early announcement as well.
And what about the price?
Yeah, 300. I'm fine with. I mean, obviously, a lot of folks were sort of expecting 250 before the event, but after we saw how advanced the Joy-Cons are, and hearing more about how good the build is of everything, I'm happy with that, personally.
Okay. Conor?
It's a little expensive for a college student. So, I mean, I think it's probably worth that price, but just to get, for me, $400 in 2 months is not really feasible. So, I kind of wish with the 300 price they would have announced that maybe when they announced the Switch back in October. I don't know how that would have worked well, just being like, here's the Switch, it's going to be $300. We'll find out more soon. But I kind of wish we just had more than 2 months to get money together.
Yeah, well, yeah, because normally the price is announced at least 2 or 3 months ahead of the launch.
Yeah. Like, I think PlayStation and Xbox both like announced their consoles in February, then the price at E3.
Yeah.
So that was June to November.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I agree with you on that. So and what about the launch date?
I like March 3rd. I mean, for someone who wasn't really planning on getting one at launch anyway, it doesn't affect me too much. But I do like how it's not in November, because when they launch in November, then you have like the hardcore Nintendo fans or techie people or gamers or whatever that buy it day one competing with holiday shoppers. Whereas launching it in November or March, all the people who get it day one get it in March, and then throughout the year, and then holiday people start trying to get one in October and November. So I like big things launching earlier in the year because of that. So I'm pretty happy.
Okay. All right. Well, for me, I like that the system is coming out soon. Comes out a day before someone's birthday. I like the price. I would have preferred to $49.99, but just like Noah, just seeing what the Joy-Cons actually do, all the technology that's in them. I think that justifies the price for it. I do think it's gonna be a hard sell for people that aren't really into Nintendo games, because you can get a PS4 and an Xbox One for $250. So that's gonna be a hard sell. But I guess Nintendo just needs to work on that. They have plenty of time. So yeah, I do like the day where it's gonna come out. Although I'm gonna be super busy during like starting next week, because I start school next week. So I won't really have time to enjoy the Switch until like May. It kind of sucks. So
yeah, April's exam period for a lot of universities too.
Yeah, and I think my midterm is like the week after the Switch launch, and then it doesn't really help that I work on the third. It's a Friday, so I can at least go pick it up, but I won't be able to play it. so that kind of sucks. I might take the day off. I don't know. It depends, because it's Zelda, dude. I just want to play Zelda all day long. So yeah, that I'm just really glad that we finally know how much this thing cost and when it's coming out. And then so now right after this, they talked about the actual system, what comes in it. So do you guys know what comes with it? I'm trying to find the thing on here.
The dock, the console itself, 2 Joy-Cons,
The grip.
Yeah, the Joy-Con grip, an
Wrist strap,
HDMI cable, wrist straps. I feel like there's something else I'm missing. Not the Pro controller.
No.
Not.
There's no game in it, so
yeah, no game.
When was the last time Nintendo didn't bundle a game on a home console? Because this is a home console. On launch.
On launch, I don't know if GameCube had one.
Yeah,
I know for sure N64 didn't.
Yeah.
Wii and Wii U only launched with 2 games, so.
Yeah, Wii and Wii U did it. So so the last time was probably the GameCube.
Wii U kinda, because the basic bundle, and I don't think any model in Japan came with a game.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't remember. But yeah, at least here there's no bundle that comes with the game. There are 2 SKUs for this system. One just a plain black one, and one with the best. No, the best.
Trash.
Comes with a neon. It comes with a neon blue Joy-Con and a neon red Joy-Con.
And it's trash.
It's not trash.
Yes.
It looks weird. It just looks weird. So
it's trash.
Yeah,
get the black one.
Yeah.
If you can't get the black one, wait. Don't get this
I went with the
trash.
black one. I went with the black one. Although
No,
I really want
I'm
to.
telling our listeners, if you get the color one, sell it. Just no, don't. Or buy extra Joy-Cons just so you can match them so they look good.
So just buy the red ones, not the mismatched.
Or you could buy the mismatch set because then you can have a set of blue and a set of red. Because even though the blue's ugly, it's still better than having mismatch.
So okay, so you would recommend them to buy both of them?
Isn't
Basically-
there a mismatch pack?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're going to get the colored one, I'd recommend buying the mismatch Joy-Con pack as well.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Why?
Because they're gonna have two red.
Yeah,
right.
then they have 2 blue, 2 red.
I would say just buy the blue set and the red set separately.
Wait, if you get the mismatched, is there no way to get a left red? It's always like
No,
right red.
no, it's in the bundle. It's in the bundle. So okay,
Okay, garbage. Don't get that. Buy the red pack then.
okay. So
and then just throw the blue one in the garbage.
and then speaking of the Joy-Cons, so if you buy just a separate Joy-Con, let's say you just want the right one, it's gonna cost you $50. So that kind of sucks. If you buy the one that comes with both of them, it's $80. So yeah, guys, just get the one that comes with both.
That's expensive.
Yeah, see, the Switch is gonna be a super expensive console, just because you have to get a bunch of accessories. You don't have to, but you kind of need to if you really want to like take advantage of this thing. Especially if you're planning on buying some of the games that you can play with other people.
Just buy a Pro controller, isn't that $60?
That's 70.
What? Why did they raise the price?
Yeah, it's even more expensive than a PS4 or
That's what a PS4 controller is here. Well,
Yeah.
Nintendo's probably not selling these controllers in Canada because that's gonna be like $100 a controller.
Yeah, and then a Joy-Con grip will cost you $30.
Why? It's just a piece of plastic, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but no, it's a Joy-Con charging grip. I guess you charge them with them.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
And of course you can buy a wheel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, $14.99, and Nintendo Switch dock set, $89.99. So if you want to go all out, yeah, better start saving up now. Okay, so your general impressions of the system. Go.
Rip. The color, the red blue is ugly. They should have made just red, and then if you want that ugly blue, you can buy it separately. But anyway, it's pretty cool looking, I guess. I've always wanted to feel like I'm holding a glass of ice cubes while I play Mario, so I'm really happy for this thing.
I'm really happy that it has wrist straps. They're coming back.
I kind of like the wrist strap thing just because it makes the L and R buttons on the Joy-Con bigger.
Yeah, it makes the Joy-Con bigger, which is pretty cool.
So yeah, I kind of like that thing. Even if I don't wear the wrist strap, but I might put them on when I play without the. I mean, I assume if you're like playing, say, Zelda, and you want to play with the two Joy-Cons separately, because like you just do. Because I kind of, when playing with the Wii, have my arms kind of draped to the side because the Wii Remote Nunchuck let that. So if you want to play with that, then I don't think it would be very worthwhile to put them on. But like if you're playing, say, Mario Kart with a friend or something, so you have to hold them sideways, I think I'd probably put them on just for that, even though you're not swinging.
All right. Well, what about you, Noah? Are you awake? He's gone.
Rip Noah.
Is he gone? Is he still in the call?
He is in the call.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Okay.
He fell asleep. Oh wow.
Well, I guess it's just me and Armz now.
Yeah, that's the first. if you really wanna know what Noah thought about the conference, make sure to go watch our post show discussion that we did after the show with Mike. So yeah, we tried to buy a Switch on there, so it was fun. We relived the NES Mini memories where we tried to buy that on
Except
one
no
of the
one was
episodes.
playing Kutar.
Yeah. But yeah, go watch that. I don't think Noah's gonna wake up.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, there he is. He's alive.
Sorry, I was drifting there.
So thoughts about the system?
I love all the buttons, like the share button. Finally, I can share screenshots with my friends on Twitter.
You can do that on the Wii U though.
Yeah, but you have to open the browser and type in your username and password, and yeah.
But you can do it. You're gonna have to do that too with the share button. You have to type in your username and password.
I'm sure that's a one-time thing.
Yeah, hopefully.
But you never know with Nintendo though.
That's a good point. If you have to type it in every time, I'm not going to use it.
Well, like that 3DS share website, whatever it's called, where you can. I think what's mostly is for Animal Crossing. I think you get logged out like at the end of the week or something, so you have to re-sign in once a week. So I mean that's obviously not ideal. I don't think I've ever re-signed in on the PS4.
Yeah, me neither.
So that would be ideal, but you never know with Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So assuming the share button works as it should, that's very, very nice. I love the Joy-Cons. I love that you can have ice cubes inside. And I love the hardware.
Okay. All right. I like it too. I just hope like the Joy-Cons and the actual like the controller feels like good in the hands. But I'm just excited to try it out at this point because it's new hardware, something new from Nintendo. That's always fun. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. And then following the where they showed off the system, they mentioned that the Switch will be region free.
Hi.
That's a really big deal.
Yeah, I'm hopefully going to Japan next year, so I get to buy some anime games that will never come out here, and they'll actually work. So that's how.
Well, you can already do it, but you can.
Yeah, but I'll be there, so it's different. It's different, actually.
Instead of buying, okay, so you should buy me a copy of The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, just because I want that Japanese. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna order when you go there. Okay. And then buy me some Vita games.
If they still have them.
Oh, they'll have them. Don't worry about them.
By like September next year.
Yeah, the Vita is still alive over there. Don't count it out. It's gonna outlive the Wii U. Come on.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be the 20-year system.
Yeah, but region free is a huge deal. How would you use it?
Region free?
Yeah, I know Conor how he would. He already explained how he'll.
I would get like Taiko Drum Master, rhythm games, stuff that will never come out here.
Yep, same here.
I bet Nintendo America is happy that now if people are begging them to bring over trash like Devil's Third again,
they're gonna just tell them
to import.
I hope they actually put a link to the import site. Like, hey, you can just buy it. It'll work on your Switch.
Just link to like PlayAsia.
Yeah, that would be great. I wonder how setting up on an account will be like though. Like is it gonna be like PSN where you can have multiple accounts on the system and you can set up a Japanese account?
I don't know, man.
And just download everything.
One of the UI pictures we saw had multiple users. I think there were like multiple pictures in the top left, and I'm assuming that's users.
Because if you can access like the Japanese store through the Switch that you buy here, like you don't even have to bother going on PlayAsia.
If you can access the Japanese store from any, like if you can access any store from any Switch, then I think that's kind of going to kill midnight releases just because, especially for like Pokemon, because why would people wait basically 24 hours if you can just go to the Japanese store, buy the game 24 hours earlier, and choose English as your language?
I think midnight launch is already there though.
No, I just mean like midnight for the console, or digital, or 9 p.m. on Pacific.
That's why they're dead. Yeah, I don't really care about midnight launches anymore. So, at least that's me.
Well, I just mean like because say Pokemon Sun and Moon were November 18th worldwide, except for Europe, they can't really do that because when they launch in Japan and Australia, it's November 17th in North America.
So what if Nintendo just restricts that though? Maybe just don't put it on the eShop until it's actually out everywhere.
Then that's dumb for Japanese people.
Yeah, and that will defeat the purpose of preloading.
I think they have
to work it out though.
I think they just make it so you can't access the shop, other country shops.
See, I don't like that.
Yeah, but we're talking about Nintendo here.
Yeah, that's true. At least this is a good step though in the right direction.
Like, I mean, currently you can't even say your North American 3DS. You can't access the European shop at all. I mean, sure, you can't play European games at all, but I don't think you'll be able to.
Okay, so what you're saying that you think that we won't be able to access the Japanese eShop from our Switch, from the Switch that we get over here, but we'll just be able to play games from other regions.
Yeah, the only problem I can see with that is like updates, how they work.
Yeah. I don't know. They have to figure something out.
Mm-hmm. My Nintendo is gonna make the comeback.
My Nintendo. Well, speaking of my Nintendo, let's just go into online services. First of all, rest in peace, Miiverse, Pass, and free online. So Nintendo is gonna go with the online paid model where you have to pay a certain amount. It's probably like an annual fee, just like on Xbox and PlayStation, and you'll be able to use online services. They haven't really said how it's gonna work. I know we're gonna be able to try it out, right?
Yeah, it's free till November, I think.
Yeah, and then after that, it's just gonna be paid. They will do something like the instant game collection on PlayStation Plus, where you get a free game. What they're doing or what they're gonna do is you're gonna get a free NES or SNES game for that month, and you only have that month to play it. Once that month is up, the game will be gone. You'll have to buy it.
That's assuming they don't do what I'm like 90% sure they're gonna do with just have Urban Champion, the free game for like 3 months to a year in a row.
Champion Amiibo.
So what do you guys think about this though? Of like the whole thing, like paying for Nintendo online services plus their free game offer or whatever?
I mean, so this kind of sucks for me because I don't play enough online. As I decided with PS Plus, I don't pay enough online to warrant paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably not going to pay for it. Which for most stuff, I mean, it kind of sucks. I don't get to play with like you guys first week and stuff when we usually play, but really sucks for Splatoon 2 that I won't really get to play that unless I can do it locally or something. But I'm kind of interested in how Pokemon's gonna work going on, because I mean that's aimed at kids, and we're on a $300 system where the online has a fee now, and I don't know. Plus, Pokemon's like competitive battling community. How do like the World Championships work? Because I know locally they go through the wireless, not Wi-Fi, but there are some official competitions that use online, like through the global link. So Pokemon's gonna be kind of interesting now. With this.
Noah. He's gone again.
Rip.
Rest in peace, Noah.
I headed to the afterlife. I made it back.
Okay.
Thomas rescued me this time.
Thoughts on online services? Paying for online services?
I mean, it's kind of annoying that you have to play, or you have to pay to play. But I'll do it for Splatoon. I'm a sucker, so I can't complain.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I fall in the same boat. Like with both of you. Like I mean, I pay for PlayStation Plus every year, but I rarely use online. Like I rarely play games online with people.
Right.
And I am a sucker because I keep buying it every year.
I feel you.
Just so I can get discounts on games. That's why I never play.
Well, at least that's some kind of benefit.
Yeah. Because whenever they have like flash sales, they always add like an extra 10% discount or something like that.
Yeah, but for this, like you get
we don't really know what we're getting though.
You get a game that you probably either already own or have no interest in playing, and the ability to play online. And that's currently it.
Yeah. And
I can't wait to play Ice Climber online. That's great.
Nintendo doesn't do sales too often, so you're probably not going to get discounts.
True. Yeah, they need to figure something out about that. I don't know what they would get. Like if they're killing off Miiverse, so that defeats the purpose about having a social network on their system. Because that would have been a good thing to like offer, like, oh hey, pay us this fee every year, and you can play online, be on Miiverse if you want to.
Oh man,
really want to.
Miiverse is worth paying for.
Exclusive access, VIP Miiverse,
exclusive access to the role playing sessions, to a role playing forum on Miiverse. Oh God. So they just need to figure out what we're actually gonna, or what they're gonna offer once we actually have to pay for it. Because right now it's not looking so hot for them. If it wasn't for Splatoon, because that's the only game I want to play online actually.
Okay.
So if it wasn't for Splatoon, I would not consider paying for online with them.
Well,
at all.
I agree.
You're gonna be playing Splatoon actively in November. Because it comes out. How long did you play the first Splatoon actively online for?
For like 2 months.
Yeah, so this one's launching in summer. You might not still be playing Splatoon 2 when you need to pay for online.
True. Yeah, but maybe Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, that wouldn't be the case as well because I'm still gonna be busy. Plus, I didn't really play this new Pokemon game, so so yeah, I don't know. I think I'll try it out, but I just really need to be convinced on what they're gonna sell with this thing. Because they gotta sell the fact that you're gonna have to pay for online services now, and they gotta show what you're gonna pay for.
Yep.
All right. So, any more thoughts about this before we go into all the games that were?
I think we should get moving because there's a lot.
Okay, so let's start off with 2 new IP. One of them is 1-2 Switch. It's basically a party game. You don't really use a TV at all. You basically use the Joy-Cons. And Nintendo's intent for this game is for you to take your Switch to, let's say, like a party. And just like
rooftop party,
and just like start playing with your friends, or maybe on a first date, Just...
Oh yeah, no, that's the ultimate icebreaker. Milking cows.
Milking cows, yeah. Just go like, hey, do you want to play the Switch? I have the perfect game.
Just, oh, what's that? Well, you milk cows.
Oh my God, no.
How to confirm no second date.
You just whip it out like, here you go. Here's a Joy-Con. Do you want the colored one or a black one?
I'm not an idiot. I'm choosing the black one. Those colored ones look like garbage. Who thought that was a good idea?
Quality color.
Yeah, that sounds like a very good first date. So thoughts about this game?
I mean, yeah, I feel like you know how Wii Sports Club, you can pay $2 to have it for 24 hours.
Yeah.
I would love that for this.
How much is this game? Has it gone up on Amazon or anything?
I think so. Let me find out.
I'm afraid it's like $50.
If it's more than 20, that is way too much for this.
Hold on, let me see.
Like, it looks like a good concept, but I don't think it's in depth enough to be a full price game.
It's like a tech demo, dude.
Yeah.
I could see it being like Wii Sports, where you play it when you first get the system.
Yeah, and you play it for a week. You have fun for a week, and then it's like, oh, I'm done.
And like you play it. Your grandma comes over. You play with her because you can't play anything else. And then, oh yeah, this is fun. Maybe you're you're hosting a party or something.
Yeah.
And it's the only thing you really have that works well. Everyone, it's quick to understand. And since you're with friends, it's gonna be like fun. But then the $2 for 24 hours thing would work a lot better for that. So if this is more than $20, I don't suggest buying it.
That's probably smart. I hope we can rent games somehow. If I have to go to Redbox or something, I will, because I want to try this game. I just don't want to pay full price.
It's $49.99.
Oh God,
that's way too much.
Yep. I think this game, if anything, this game should have been bundled with this.
I agree completely.
Because it's a tech demo. I think this is what Nintendo Land was for the Wii U.
Totally, and it's what Wii Sports was. Obviously, Wii Sports was like more revolutionary, but it's the same idea. It's not a.
Right now, it's closer to Wii Play and Game & Wario, and people only bought Wii Play for the cheap Wii remote.
Yeah, but I guess we're talking in the sense that this is the game that will show off the Switch and differentiate from like other systems, like because honestly the Switch is a really just different from the other ones, like a different system from the other ones. And with this, you'll be able to like show it off, but I don't think it's worth $50.
No,
I think you're right.
It's gonna be in the bargain bin probably really quick.
Dude, it's a Nintendo game.
Walmart still puts them in the bargain bin. If they aren't selling, Walmart marks them down and puts them in the bargain bin.
Game and Wario.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few non-Nintendo Selects games for $20 at Walmart. Or you can find them used really cheap at GameStop and stuff.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna pick it up though. I don't think it's worth that price, but I'm just gonna pick it up just to like mess around with it because I do think it's gonna be like a cool party game. It kind of reminded me of the Jackbox party game.
Yeah, I get a similar vibe.
Yeah, like it's goofy and it just feels like it's just gonna be fun with other people. So yeah, it's a pretty cool concept, but again, it's basically a tech demo. So the other new IP is
best game of the night
is Armz. No, it's not me. It's Armz with an S, not with a Z. What is this game? This basically is it looks like Punch Out, a 2-player Punch Out.
And
who can describe it better?
I mean, basically everyone has giant springy arm. Well, not necessarily springy, but really long arms. So like they all ate the gum fruit or something. And the trailer looked like a stand battle was about to take place and had some like weird business guy fighting a schoolgirl. Kind of creepy if you think about it. And then you're like, the guy said you can dodge, but they never showed dodging, I don't think. And basically it's a fighting game that either you hold the 2 Joy-Cons, one in each hand, and you actually punch, or I'm pretty sure they confirmed at the Treehouse thing today that you can use button controls for it. So
Yeah, they did.
So I mean, I get it's basically a Punch Out with giant arms, and I think you can move around in the 3rd dimension.
Yeah.
You're not just like kind of stationary with your dodge left, dodge right.
Yeah, if you tilt, the Joy-Cons, you move, you can do complete circles around the arena. So
It looks pretty fun. I was watching the stream earlier today, and it actually looks pretty fun.
Evo 2018.
I'm just flattered that they named a game after me. And thank you to everyone that tweeted at me. That was fun. That's the game, and I was just laughing because I'm like, oh wow, it's weird that they're just saying Armz all the time, and then I just get my notifications blown up by a lot of people. So that was fun. Are you guys planning on picking up this game eventually?
Yeah, I mean, it looks fun. Like, for me, it depends on a few things. How many more new characters are there? Are there more styles of play? That kind of thing. I mean, I love Wii boxing, and this looks like Wii boxing on steroids. So,
I mean, it depends on how good single player is. Because I mean, it has online, but I'm not paying for that. So, unless I find someone nearby, then I can't really play it if it's multiplayer only or only good in multiplayer, because no one wants to just beat up computers all day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think I'll pick it up eventually. It's not like on my radar, but I mean I'll give it a shot. I guess I kind of have to buy it eventually because Armz. But besides that, yeah. But it looks pretty fun though. I really like the designs of the characters. They look really cool.
Ribbon Girl.
Yeah. All right, so that's it for those 2 IPs. Now let's go to what was it wasn't a big reveal, but it's an exciting reveal. Splatoon 2.
Yes.
Looks
missed opportunity.
Awesome. Yeah, missed opportunity. Yeah, so it's not called Splatoon, like Splatoon 2.
SPLA number 2.
Yeah, it's just called Splatoon 2. The trailer was awesome. This is like the trailer that got me excited for the Switch.
Yeah, I mean, we saw new weapon types. We saw what looked like almost like a flamethrower.
New hairstyles.
New hairstyles, new dual wielding guns you can roll, hairstyles, pants, new.
You can dodge now.
Only use
that gun.
Yeah, with the dual wields. They're called like the dual
dualies.
Yeah, dualies. They have a funny name. Tons of new specials. Looks like there might be some more single player content. We saw a glimpse at cutscenes, some with some like the Octoling army, and some with Marie.
There's some Marie, no Callie. So.
Yeah, no Callie. I think Callie's dead. Callie is killed.
Rip.
Or she's turned to the dark side. We'll see.
I hope that's the case.
That would be awesome. So I'm looking forward to it. I love the first game, and I'm ready for more.
Apparently, this game takes 2 years after Splatoon.
What do you mean?
Like actually
like
2 years after Splatoon. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So something happened between the Squid Sisters.
Ooh, drama.
Yeah.
I think it was that Splatfest, man.
Oh, the last one?
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope you remember.
That would be amazing. Like at first you're like, oh, what is this mystery? And then you find out the reveal. It's like, I didn't like how you treated me in that Splatfest. That would be the most meta thing ever.
Oh my god, please. Did you guys see the Treehouse live thing for this?
No, but I want to watch it.
Oh yeah, they showed off like the new features for the charger. Like you can charge the gun, and then you can like instead of shooting it, you can save it. You can just like swim through it and then just like shoot it whenever you want it. Yeah.
Wait, Oh wait, you can charge and then keep it charged while you're swimming.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's unbelievable.
And then with the roller, you know how the roller
you can do like a sideways like vertical.
Yeah, or just like a long line, so you can just like breeze through it, the map, which is really cool.
Wait, so, and do you just press a different button? Like, how do you do that different style of attack? Do you know?
No, I don't remember. I just saw them doing it. They were explaining it.
Okay.
And then, they showed off like a really cool special where you would go through. I don't know if you guys saw it, but you would on the map you would go to one of your teammates, and in midair you activate the special, and basically once you land, you kind of do like that superhero pose or landing, and then you just plat the entire area. So it's like really convenient, and if like one of your teammates is just
so if you need to use your ultimate in a pinch, wow.
Yeah, if like he's surrounded, like that person's surrounded by a lot of people, you could just go to them and then just splat everyone. Man, Splatoon 2 looks awesome.
So excited.
Can't wait.
Also, in terms of the solution for single screen, it looks like you hold down X to see the map. Same style of map as Splatoon. And you can use the D-pad to teleport while you have X. This is nitpicking, but I kind of wish the D-pad was set to teleporting at all times and not the voice commands. I still think the voice commands are important, but maybe assign them to, I don't know, like, what's a button that's not used?
I think they all are.
Yeah. Is the, maybe, okay, I guess that's actually a good point. I think like left click isn't used maybe. I don't know. But and we need more buttons. But regardless, I still think it's a neat solution. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. So Splatoon 2 it's not a launch title. It's a summer 2017 title. So I think we'll see it at E3. I hope so.
Yeah, probably.
And I hope we get to see like single player stuff, because I really like the single player in Splatoon.
Yeah.
So if we can just get more lore about that, that'll be awesome. Please do that. All right. Deepest lore, yeah. Please mention this last list. All right. So then we got Super Mario Odyssey.
Yes.
This is a new 3D Mario game. And
you can play with one hand.
You can play with one hand. It's kind of odd. It takes place in like basically the real world, and Mario travels around.
New Donk City.
Yeah,
New Donk City.
I don't know. I've never heard of a place called New Donk City. I don't know.
Well, it's inspired. Well, its location's inspired by the real world.
I think it's basically Mario's Missing 2.
Mario's Missing 2 or Sonic.
What's funny is like our podcast, we called this one, guys.
Yeah,
like we talk about Mario's Missing all the times. I've speculated about, when we talked about it being something new for Mario, we talked about it being potentially open world. I predicted Super Mario Earth.
It's kind of like that.
There's a freaking globe in the
logo.
logo.
A globe in the logo. Yeah.
I was so close, so close. But yeah, this looks phenomenal.
I got Sonic 06 vibes when I first saw it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
for me, it looks like a good Connor.
Someone tweeted, I don't remember who, please don't kiss an animal, please don't kiss an animal, or please don't kiss a human.
Nibel.
Yeah. For me, it reminds me of Sonic 06 combined with Mario 3D World combined with Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
I get strong vibes from that. So, oh god, it looks so good. Like, it has the Super Mario 64. Like, people were saying, oh, it's going to go back to that style of gameplay. I felt doubtful from the original video we saw. It looked kind of linear to me, but now you have no doubt in your mind. There's full camera rotation. It is fluid. It is not like a set path. You can like completely go around, and it looks like there's NPCs and stuff. I don't know if you can talk to them, but I hope you can.
Yeah. That'll be pretty cool. I really hope you can't kiss them. Please don't make them. Don't interact with the humans.
And there's these great bunnies.
You already are. You jump off their car.
True. He jumped off a building.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. There's your Ubisoft link.
I hope they actually put a cart full of hay at some point. And you can jump into it.
Or they could do like coins or something instead.
Then if there were achievements of some kind, I would really want an achievement for that. That's just called like the assassin or something.
But the game looks pretty cool. I really like how
Mario himself looks amazing.
Oh yeah.
Huge improvement over 3D World.
Oh yeah, definitely. I really like whenever he's just like running, his hat like moves up and down. I think his mustache does too.
Yeah, very dynamic.
Yeah,
he has much more moves than 3D World. Looks like he's like triple jump is back. Like, obviously there was a long jump at 3D World. But I couldn't tell, and I would have to watch the trailer again. I couldn't tell if we think a run button is present. I'm not sure.
I know you can throw your hat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that too. Oh, that's awesome because you can throw it and then you can jump onto your hat and like use it as a temporary platform. So good.
Yeah, and
so it's basically the boomerang suit from the 3D
but you can jump on it.
Yeah.
Great.
So
I think there was something you could throw and jump on before.
The cloud.
I've been in a Paper
Mario game.
Well,
in Mario Galaxy 2.
The cloud.
Oh yeah, no, it was something you had to hold the button for. Might have been a different game. I'm pretty sure there was some game where you like threw something, and if you held the button, it would stay out there, and you could jump on it.
I don't remember. Okay. But you guys didn't catch the Treehouse live, right?
Right.
I saw. For which game? I saw some
for Super Mario.
I saw the Mario one. I mean, there was no gameplay, but they talked about it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then Miyamoto was saying that they went back to basically basics, or basically being inspired more by Super Mario Sunshine.
He said specifically Sunshine. Yeah.
Yeah, more by Sunshine than Galaxy and those other games.
Yeah.
So just them mentioning Sunshine, I'm like super hyped for this game. I love Sunshine. Yeah, you've never played Sunshine, right?
Nope. And if there's GameCube Virtual Console, I'll buy it.
Dude, you need to play it. That's such a good game.
I want to.
Yeah. And I really like that. Apparently, Bowser and Peach are getting married.
Bowser's got a great. They're looking good. They've got a suit. Bowser's got this lovely white suit. Peach has got a nice wedding dress.
And come on, Peach. Bowser's such a nice parent, as we saw in the parental controls video.
which was apparently was trending on YouTube, which is good. I mean, it was a very good video. It was very cute.
Oh yeah, I love the fact that he has Peach as his lock screen.
I love the fact that Nintendo put so much effort into a parental controls video.
Oh, I love that new meme of Bowser covering Bowser Jr.'s.
Putting bad stuff on the television.
Yeah, I want to.
One was like when your son discovers Twitter.com or something.
Oh yeah. Oh man, good memes. So any more thoughts about Super Mario Odyssey? It's a 2017 title, by the way. So, Holiday,
yeah. The hat having eyes is kind of weird.
I mentioned it looks like the Happy Meal box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also reminds me. Well, that was another thing I got Banjo-Kazooie vibes from.
Yeah, and Platonic posted, "We're here to get our hat back."
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems cool. I mean, this is probably something I'll for sure pick up when I eventually get a Switch.
Cool.
I doubt I'm getting a Switch before it launches, because if you don't get one on launch day, you're probably not going to get one for a while.
I don't know. I mean, the pre-orders have been easy. So.
Yeah.
But 3DS was pre-order fairly easy and then sold out for a couple months afterwards.
Oh,
then until the price drop, you could find them everywhere after that. But
we may see a similar situation. Who knows?
I think Wii U also had easy pre-orders and then sold out like for a while and then never sold out again.
Yeah, I remember that. But it only sold out for like a week. And you can buy one on Black Friday.
Well, they probably had purposely kept stock for Black Friday then.
Swag hype.
No, well, if this thing really takes off like during its first month, then yeah, it's gonna be super hard to find one.
Thanks, Armz, for retweeting that to make sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to get things right here. All right. Yeah, I'm excited for Super Mario Odyssey. Pretty hyped for that. Can't wait to see more at E3.
Okay. Yeah.
All
We
right.
have a lot to go. We should.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just.
I don't think a lot of this next
Yeah.
stuff's going to take very long
Yeah.
because
So let's just blaze through some of these. Xenoblade
Okay.
2 looks
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Ripex.
Yeah. Monolith showed off their new game, Xenoblade 2.
Yeah, it has more chibi art style. Looks good though.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Ripex.
So I can't wait to see more of that. Apparently, it's like another 2017 title.
Did X, like, I never played it. Did it have like nothing to do with Xenoblade or something?
I don't know. I have it, but I never played it.
Like, why is this just called 2? Is it like Donkey Kong where we went? Oh no, that was reverse.
Well, it's not even called Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah, it's just Xenoblade 2.
No, that was the Japanese. I believe if you go on the American version of the trailer, it says Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Okay, but Xenoblade was still called Xenoblade Chronicles
in Japan. Oh, then I don't know. It's weird.
And Xenoblade Chronicles X, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. What's interesting is you can see the main character at the end when they're standing on the hill. They have a device which is clearly very reminiscent of the Monado. So it definitely appears to have more of a connection.
Okay.
All right. And then right after that, they announced the new Warriors game.
Yep. Surprising.
Fire Emblem Warriors. They showed off Chrome that he's on there.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see him. We'll probably see. Yeah, we'll actually see. I think we'll see gameplay for this next week.
Yeah,
some kind of mention of it next week because there's going to be a Fire Emblem Direct on January 18th.
Exactly.
So,
and we can also expect. Let's just talk about that now to get out of the way.
Yeah.
We can also probably expect to see the mobile game there, right?
Yeah,
we know that's coming by March, and that has been data mined sort of in Miitomo. So I would expect that to come hopefully sometime this month. Maybe like even a couple weeks after the Direct. Who knows?
And I just find it funny, like how Crom missed
Smash.
He missed Smash, but he's in Warriors.
And he said, "Maybe I'll get my chance."
And now he's getting his chance.
It's time. He was the first one
on the new system. I hope. Oh no, no! Please no! Please no! Oh God, please no! I'm just hoping for amiibos for this because I love Fire Emblem. I really love Fire Emblem, so this will be the game the first Warriors game that I'll play. I mean, I love Zelda, but I didn't want to play Zelda or Hyrule Warriors on Wii U, so but I'll play it on Switch. Hell yeah!
Cool.
All right, then Atlas showed off or teased Shin Megami Tensei game. From what I've seen, so far they're just calling it Shin Megami Tensei HD. They're working on a 3DS game, and that game is probably Shin Megami Tensei 5. But yeah, this looks pretty cool. The game is running the Shin Megami Tensei HD for Switch is running on Unreal Engine 4. So it looks pretty cool.
Good music.
Yeah.
Well, at least the music in the trailer, I have no idea if that's going to be in the game or not.
And yeah, as soon as I saw Jack Frost, I'm like,
yeah.
So I was so hyped for that. All right, then another JRPG was announced. This is a Square Enix JRPG done by the team that did Bravely Default. It's called Project Octopath Traveler. It's a quality name right there.
I hope they keep it.
Just like Bravely Default Flying Fairy. Quality name. So not much. We don't really know much about that. So yeah, that's coming to the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Then Skyrim got confirmed.
Coming in fall.
To no one's surprise.
It's kind of weird because we don't know whether it's the...
It's probably going to be the definitive one.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that they didn't say.
I would expect that one, though. So yeah, so Skyrim on Switch. Are you guys going to try it out? I think I am.
I think for me that'll be a Christmas title. I never would have played that at launch if it came out at the same time as Zelda. I care much more about Zelda, but now I will probably ask for it for Christmas and give it a shot.
That's probably why they aren't releasing it at launch.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
And then Suda 51 came on stage.
With the worst translator.
And honestly, I didn't know what was going on. And I had to ask Conor here what he actually announced.
Yeah, what's funny is that's like a really hype game. People have been asking for No More
Yeah.
Heroes 3 for pretty much since 2 released on the Wii.
Yeah.
And Suda was all hype.
Yeah,
And
he
then
was
the
like, Travis is gonna be back.
Yeah, then the translator's all like, Travis is gonna be back, and
Yeah, he never
No
said
More Heroes
but-
confirmed. Yeah, he said like in the next No More Heroes game or something, but
Yeah.
he was kind of muttering and saying a lot and going really slowly.
Mhm.
So he was kind of hard to understand. This is the guy I was talking about earlier when I said, because I mean I have no idea. He's probably a good translator. I doubt Nintendo just pick some random people off the street or something. These are all Treehouse employees.
Mhm.
But like I can translate fine when reading stuff, but I can't really translate spoken. So
Yeah, I think it was just Suda that I
Yeah,
think it was
so-
too much for him.
there was probably a script or something
Yeah,
that they were
he didn't
mostly
follow it.
sticking to, and then Suda's just like, "Hey guys, what's a script?"
Yeah, that was a pretty cool reveal though. Even though we didn't know what was revealed, but I liked his enthusiasm. So
Yeah, just hi, it's me. Sorry, I just wanted to do that.
yeah, so shout out to Suda51. I know you listen to this podcast, so shout out. We're excited for No More Heroes 3.
Next, Suda 51 interview. So I got the shout out on my favorite Nintendo podcast. It was great.
All right, and then after Suda, EA came on stage. EA confirmed FIFA on the Switch.
Well,
So if you like sports games, yay.
I like how they didn't confirm NBA when that was in the review.
Yeah. Well, apparently the
NBA
NBA game
is-
is 2K. It's
it's
NBA
2K,
2K.
yeah.
It's gonna be NBA 2K18.
Mhm.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's not EA. So they announced FIFA for Switch. Apparently, it's based on the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions.
Yeah, but then Peter
So-
Moore snapped back on Twitter and was like, "Well, Tom Phillips," and then he like linked it, and it was like it's custom or whatever. So it might
Yeah,
be
but-
fake
Custom? He said custom?
or something. Hold
Custom.
on.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
That's what they said for the Wii U when
Mhm.
FIFA came out on Wii U.
But technically, if there's anything altered, which I mean, there has to be for it to run on Switch, it's custom. Even if it's a port slightly altered, it's still custom.
That's
Mhm.
true.
Unless they're literally putting the PS3 version onto the Switch and it somehow magically works without changing anything whatsoever.
Yeah.
So,
And-
and I didn't even know they were still making PS3.
Oh yeah, dude.
FIFA
Dude,
games.
they were making FIFA for PS2. Like I think they just stopped last year. Yeah. So, if you like FIFA, I would just expect that this is gonna be like a really trimmed down version of the game. You're not gonna have Ultimate Team or anything like that. I really doubt you're gonna have this on Switch. So, yeah, just I don't know. Expect the worst. All right. Then we got a sizzle reel that featured Minecraft. So that's huge. I think that it also featured Minecraft Story Mode.
It did, yes.
Yeah. So Minecraft Story Mode and Minecraft.
Mhm.
We saw Disgaea. We saw Rhyme, Steep,
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
I don't want to. I mean, we'll briefly run through it. It's interesting. I mean, we have the Inklings playable, King Boo playable, Dry Bones playable,
Battle Mode.
and Bowser Jr. playable. Battle mode with the real maps is back. It looks good, and there's a feather item so you can jump. That's about it, really.
And you can get double items like
Yeah.
Double Dash.
Also, this is so. I was frustrating for me. I was planning. So if it was this plus new race courses, I was planning to buy it, but it doesn't have. It sounds like it doesn't have new race courses, and I really need new race courses.
Yeah, I already own Mario Kart 8.
And
Won't
all
be
the
able to
DLC.
play it online, so nah.
I think I might skip. I mean, if it goes on sale, I might pick it up to try the battle mode.
Well, I think I'm gonna buy it.
I mean, I don't know.
If they release a 9, I'll probably buy that.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely get a 9.
I don't know. It's kind. I think it's kind of weird that they they just ported this game instead of working on the new one.
Yeah, I'm almost wondering if that means there won't be a 9 on Switch.
Yeah, because I think at this point they should have just waited and for 9
This is not a very new game. This is a 2014 game. They made a Splatoon
Yeah,
sequel, and that came out a year after Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like the weird part is, why do you need 2 Mario Karts on the same system?
Yeah, that too. So it almost feels like,
So
we get another Mario Kart? I don't know.
yeah, that's why
See,
I
Maybe,
and
maybe, maybe they
Might
want to
not
focus
do
on
that.
other
And
stuff.
then Mario Kart sells really well.
Yeah,
So
this is like presumably a lower cost development.
Yeah, no, but then the fact that Mario Kart sells really well, and by that it doesn't really garner the fact that that system will need another Mario Kart. Because I think Mario Kart 8 will sell well on the Switch
Oh, totally.
for those people that have never played Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
But the fact that most of the early
Nintendo
adopters for the Switch are Nintendo fans already that owned basically every first party title from Nintendo on Wii U. That's kind of hard
especially
sell.
Mario Kart.
Especially Mario Kart.
The big ones like Smash, Mario Kart, Splatoon.
Yeah, especially and then especially if they got into the Wii U like after Mario Kart release, because at that point you basically got Mario Kart for free
Right.
with any Wii U that you bought. So it's a hard sell. I really hope that it's that at least the battle mode is fun. I'll buy it for that.
It looks fun.
Because I'll buy it for that.
I mean, yeah, I love that there's a Splatoon map. That's awesome.
Yeah, but it's a battle mode map.
Well, yeah. I mean, it still looks cool.
Yeah,
and it kind of makes sense because it's a shooter and you're kind of shooting.
Mm-hmm. Looks pretty cool though.
Yeah. Anyway.
And then they showed off more games during that sizzle reel. I'm blanking out on the names.
We saw Steep.
Yeah.
We saw Rhyme. I think we saw Has Been Heroes or whatever it's called.
I Am Setsuna.
Oh, I Am Setsuna, yeah. Dude, I'm so excited for that. I bought I Am Setsuna on PS4. Like, that game is so good. It's just the fact that it's restricted on PS4. Like, not restricted in fact of the hardware or anything like that. It's just that I don't like playing long JRPGs on a TV if it's not Persona. So the fact that I can take this on the go and I can just play it anywhere is like a huge deal for me. So I'm excited for that. And that's and I Am Setsuna comes out in March. So
sweet.
It's a launch window title. So nice. Really, I really recommend to check that out.
And the last game.
Oh no, and we got Sonic Mania.
Right.
For Switch.
Yeah, before we had Sonic 2017 confirmed, but no Mania. So now we have both, which is nice. Yeah,
then Ultra Street Fighter 2. Final Challenger.
Which is exclusive.
Yeah. So yeah,
Rayman Legends is also coming according to Ubisoft's PR.
Yeah.
That's a weird port.
Yeah, that's a weird one. What was it called? Definitive Edition?
Yeah, it's like
I have no idea.
At this point, it's a 5-year-old game. I mean, then again, Mario Kart is a 3-year-old game, but
it's kind of interesting how Rayman Legends was
that hot.
It's kind of interesting how it was originally a Wii U launch.
And now it's a Switch.
Then launch window.
Yeah.
And then everything.
Well, first it was an exclusive.
Yeah, first it was a Wii U exclusive launch title. Then it was coming in February, and then they're like, just kidding, September. And it's coming.
But here's a demo that he can play.
Those challenges were actually pretty fun though.
Oh yeah,
they're very good. It was just kind of frustrating.
All right, and then they closed off the event with the biggest game, I would say the biggest game ever, or at least right now. Zelda Breath of the Wild. We saw a new trailer. We know when it's coming out. It's a launch title, so March 3rd, and that's also the release date for the Wii U version if you care about that. But yeah, Zelda Breath of the Wild, a launch title for the Switch.
Yeah, I don't want to go too into the trailer because I feel like I might do an analysis at one point just because I love the trailer. It's amazing, but it's one of the most beautiful trailers I've seen for anything, spanning any medium, video game, movie. It was like my if you watch my reaction video, my jaw would not stay shut. I was
Yeah, I can confirm that. I saw that.
Yeah. And I'm not one to fake reactions. Like, my emotions are genuine, and my jaw dropped. Like, it was unbelievable. The enemies, the environments, the smooth frame rate, Zelda's design, everything was amazing. Voice acting was good.
Dual audio, please.
Oh yeah, I hope so personally. I mean, I like the English audio enough, but I think that would be a great option just because that Japanese crying though.
Such a weird reason to want dual audio because Japanese crying
Well,
over English crying.
That scene, it was the greatest. So anyway, great trailer. March 3rd. That is my game, man. Like, I don't know if I would want the Switch at no way would we want the Switch at launch if that wasn't there at launch, because then it would just be like 1-2 Switch.
And Bomberman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that.
Oh, no.
Bomberman is Bomberman's like the greatest game ever. I got one of I think it was Bomberman 97 or something on TurboGrafx 16 through the Virtual Console. My friends would come over like every day and play that. That game was the blast.
That the bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of screwed that up.
Yeah.
Meant to say A blast, but said B blast.
You should have said the bomb.
But
Missed opportunity right there.
just like
True. Thoughts, Connor, about Zelda?
dual audio. That's all I care. No, I like Zelda's design. This game, that trailer at least. I haven't watched any of the Treehouse stuff yet, but the trailer at least kind of alleviated some of my worries of it being the type of open world game I don't like, because in those ones you're usually kind of alone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not completely alone like in Fallout 4. You're still traveling with, I mean, there's the dog and that part of people, but
there's clearly a big supporting cast.
yeah, like, because I'm not even sure if it's a supporting cast, but like the ones I like, you're kind of in, you're not like wandering an empty area that's just like this big open world. Like, sure, there's lots of stuff to do in Skyrim, but I feel like you never see any people, and that's just kind of boring for me. So this game, well, I don't think there's a lot of people. It still looks like there's more enemies and stuff, and not just, oh, here's a random person in a shack that looks the exact same as that other person in that other shack on the other side of the world for me to get 500 blankets for some reason, and then they'll give me some money. Yay. It looks more than that, which, I mean, Skyrim is, but it's kind of hard to explain.
Yeah. Also, wildlife beyond enemies. There's so many animals, and on the Nintendo Treehouse, they're talking about how they put so much care into developing their behavior, specifically the horses.
Oh yeah, the horses. Yeah, I was watching some of that footage.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. Yeah, dude, that trailer, that blew my mind. Again, I was like hyped for Zelda because it's Zelda, of course. But this trailer just, man, this trailer
a new level of hype.
Yeah, this trailer did it for me. You know what did it for me? The crying.
Oh yeah, me too. When I saw
the emotion,
oh dude.
Emotion. Like even I still watch it, I still get like goosebumps.
Yeah, I know. But when I first watched it, oh my god, you can tell the moment in the video, in the reaction video when I see that. Like not only the voice acting, but just the animation itself.
Yeah. No, and then the fact that it looks like a
movie.
Yeah, I mean, Zelda is very story driven, right?
Yeah.
This time it looks like it's even more.
Yeah, and it looks like there's more to it. It's like it's not just like defeat Ganon. It's like
and it's just the fact that there's voice acting and there's emotion
it
that
really
can be
helps.
portrayed
Voice acting
through the voice. That's what helps it.
Yeah, like you couldn't have crying. I mean, you could have.
You couldn't have that scene with just text.
Exactly.
Like you could have done it, but it still
would not have been as good.
No, like there has to be emotion in the voice.
I feel like they've tried to do a scene like that in a past Zelda game.
It was probably Skyward Sword.
I don't think it was necessarily Zelda. I just remember there was it might have been Majora's Mask. I just remember there was a scene with like someone crying into someone's arms, and I just felt awkward because there was no sound for
Yeah,
it.
it's just
at
kind of
all.
like a weird looping,
Oh.
weird looping animation.
Yeah. I think I know where you're talking about. It's one of those long side quests in Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And yeah, it didn't. It just felt kind of awkward because it's like, okay, that face looks weird. It's
Mhm.
not moving whatsoever.
It's
Didn't
so
put
fun-
a sound.
It's so funny seeing Link's face in those 2 seconds after Sun and Moon. Like such a difference between, like people joke about Sun and Moon, like the main character's face just having the same expression this whole time.
Yeah.
But like whereas like in this, like you can see like the sympathy. It's unbelievable. So much care and detail.
Yeah, just everything about that trailer did it for me. The voice acting, just the action,
Mhm.
the way it looks like. I don't know. I'm really excited for this.
Mhm.
Again, this is what sold me on the Switch. That's why I was like just ready to pre-order one, and now I'm ready. I pre-ordered the Masters Edition, Collector's Edition, or whatever it's called.
Mhm.
So I'm getting that statue of the Master Sword,
Mhm.
and I'm just ready, man. I'm ready for Zelda.
This game is so good.
Yeah, I'm so ready. So yeah, that was that was some trailer.
Mhm.
Go watch it, and of course I'll upload the reaction that Noah did for it.
Yeah.
It's really good. I want to say something about it, but I'm just gonna spoil it. So I'm just gonna keep it to myself.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So that was it. That was everything that was announced at the Nintendo Switch event.
You're forgetting the best part of the Breath of the Wild part.
What?
Hi, Reggie.
Oh. Okay. So final thoughts before we go into the last topic here, just confirming the launch window lineup that we have so far. Final thoughts on the entire event.
I'm happy. I'm satisfied. I know there was some mixed messaging and some mixed feelings, but in the end, I'm just very excited to play Zelda.
Rest in peace, Lakers, except for that random 4chan guy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's your final thought?
Yep. Rest in peace, Lakers.
All right. I really liked it. I'm really excited for the Switch. I hope Nintendo can just market it correctly towards a casual crowd.
In my opinion, there was too much focus on the Joy-Con at this event.
Yeah. They shouldn't have done that.
I think they should focus more on the portability.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like it's a home console. I mean, they're portraying it as a home console, but the biggest thing that it has for it is the portability.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to.
How do they show off the portability on a stage though? Like he laid down on a couch.
That's true.
Like there's only so much you can do on stage because it was already kind of weird hearing. It feels like there's ice cubes in here.
Yeah, true. I don't know. It's really hard to do that. I don't know if you guys saw a video of I think it was from Engadget where they were playing Zelda and then they just popped the screen right off and it seamlessly went to the portable mode. Like,
you're gonna have to link me to that.
Yeah, like it happens right away. Yeah. So I think they have to market it correctly. Mm-hmm. They have to market that, and I hope they just don't do a lot of rooftop parties commercials. just don't do that.
Show how big the games are and show that you can take them anywhere.
Yeah, show the games.
These are some big games.
Yeah. Show off the fact that Skyrim is on there.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that
I mean I think
Minecraft
that
is on there.
Yeah. Oh, Minecraft. I think that Mario game can blow people away.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, just try to convince third parties to jump on board on the Switch.
Show that Skylanders is on there.
Yeah. So speaking of Skylanders, so Nintendo tweeted out what they have so far for their launch window lineup. For launch day, we have Zelda Breath of the Wild, 1-2 Switch, Skylanders Imaginators, Just Dance 2017, and Super Bomberman R.
R?
Mm-hmm. And so what do you guys think about that lineup so far?
A lot of folks complaining. It's certainly not a lot of titles. And obviously this is kind of a biased perspective. As a Zelda fan, I couldn't ask for a better lineup.
Yeah, I don't care about
That
any
is all
of
I
those
need.
games. I just need Zelda.
Obviously, it's not a very diverse lineup. I personally think it would have been great to have Mario Kart there.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I would change.
Well, within a month, there's also Snipper Clips,
Mhm.
Fast Remix, I Am Setsuna, and Has Been Heroes. So
Mhm.
Iron Setsuna. Iron Setsuna is one of the. I would say pick up Iron Setsuna and Snipper Clips.
And Snipper Clippers, yeah.
I actually kind of wonder if those are launch titles, but they're digital only, so they kind of want them separate.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Yeah. Actually, that would be that would work because
Snipper Clips. I really want to play Snipper Clips.
Yeah, because I Am Setsuna is digital only on PS4.
And I'm pretty sure Fast Darmiak Remix. I don't know. I think that's supposed to be pronounced remix.
It's still a March. Those are still March titles, so that's good. At least
they're March. I just think they're all things that look like they'd be digital. So
yeah, they don't want to put them on
the ones listed as March 3rd are all physical, except for maybe Super Bomberman. But I think that went up for pre-order somewhere.
At GameStop, I believe. Yeah.
So those are all physical. So they might be digital on launch. They just want to separate it.
Yeah.
On this graphic.
I think with like at least 2 of these games that you're just gonna get in March, you're gonna have enough, I would say, content to work with until like Super Mario, not Super Mario, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe comes out, and that comes out April 28th.
Then you have like Arms and Spring, as well as
Puyo Tetris.
Rhyme and Disgaea 5.
Yeah, then Splatoon in the summer. Skyrim in the fall,
Mario and Holiday,
and then just 2017, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Ultra Street Fighter, the Final Challengers, Minecraft, FIFA, Sonic Mania, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Steep, NBA 2K18, and
Warriors.
A lot more games.
And Sonic 2017.
Sonic 17, yeah. So there's a lot more games coming out on Switch, but this is what they have so far. So pretty exciting. For me, I know what I'm getting, at least just in March. I'm getting Zelda, One to Switch, and Snipper Clips, and I Am Setsuna.
Nice.
Yeah, those are my games. So thoughts about all this? And what are your games?
I'm just so happy Zelda's launch. I think the only games I need this year are Zelda, Snipper Clips, Splatoon, and Mario.
Okay.
To be honest.
So, assuming none of these are delayed, they'll all be out by the time I probably get a Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, so for me, this is basically all the launch lineup.
Yeah.
So that's pretty hype. Having like Mario. I don't know about Zelda. I might get that on Wii U first, just because like the GameCube Twilight Princess is kind of rare now. So maybe I'll just.
Dude, I'm getting on Wii U too.
Get it on Wii U just so I can have it. Splatoon, if online is cheap, like if it's like Pokemon Bank where it's $5 for a year, I'll probably pay that anyway. I know I said I won't, but if it's cheap, I'll probably pay for it. Then Arms looks cool.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Sonic Mania and Sonic 2017. I mean, 2017 is kind of up in the air for me. We really need to see more of that, but I might get them on PC or PS4 anyway. But like there's a lot of fun looking games here, and besides, like, I know if you're not into Zelda, then launch day seems kind of disappointing, but you don't have to buy it at launch.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you
if you want to wait till Mario Kart or Splatoon, like that's fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe if you can find one then.
Yeah.
But like you don't have to get it at launch. Like if there's nothing on launch day, then don't get it on launch.
Mm-hmm.
Unless like you want to guarantee you'll have one for when Arms or Splatoon or something comes out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with you on that. For me, again, just Zelda was the fact that Zelda is going to be there. That's what drove me over, just to get one. If it wasn't a launch title, I would have just waited.
Yeah.
So yeah. I like the launch window lineup so far. Of course, we're gonna get even more later on, and E3 is in June, so we're gonna get more games announced there.
Playable Mario and hopefully Pokemon Eclipse.
Yep. So it's just gonna be tons of fun.
Yep.
I don't know. It's a good time to be a Nintendo fan.
Yeah.
Just a new console from them is always fun. A new launch console. Yeah. It's just always fun. And I think this is the first time we're covering a launch, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we talked about the NX in episode 7, then
yeah,
I'm pretty sure the Wii U is not.
No, but
released.
even on Blaze Kick or like Flood. I don't think we covered a launch for Nintendo.
When did Flood launch?
I think it was after Wii U. Yeah, it was after Wii U.
Okay. I know I joined after Wii U, but I don't know.
Yeah, it was after Wii U.
I think I joined 2 years in or something.
Yeah, because I think it started like January, like just right after Wii U. So, so yeah, so first time covering a Nintendo launch. So
Hype.
That's hype. All right. So I guess that's all of our topics for this show. We warned you. I think it was a long one, but yeah. I think it's a good one because we talked about the Switch, and we're gonna keep talking about the Switch in weeks to come, leading up to the launch. So, hype. All right. So let's go to the poll.
Let's Pokemon Go to the poll. So last week, actually, during episode 100, we asked, will you be watching any of the Switch events live? And I'm not 100% certain on this, but I think this might be the first result that got a tie. So we had 33 votes, and 39% said the main event, as well as 39% said both. Then 19% said neither, and 3% said the Treehouse Live. So, well, sorry, just the Treehouse Live and just the main event. So, I guess those 3%, that's probably 1 or 2 people. Hype for you guys. And this week's poll is, which Switch did you pre-order or are you planning on getting or whatever? Either the trash neon version or the good normal version. Or if you didn't pre-order or aren't planning on getting one right away, then there'll be an option for you for that too.
All right, cool. Noah and I pre-ordered ours. We got the normal one. So
Good.
For neon.
Plugs, do we have anything?
Noah's reaction video, and apparently me and you playing Portal 2.
Yeah. Yeah, go watch that. All right, so what else? We have a VidMe page. Where can they find that?
vid.me/BlazeKick.
Okay, cool. So
And,
you can follow on there, right?
Yep, you can follow. You can I think there's a thing called pledging, which is like giving. It's kind of like Patreon, I think, but it's built in. But we don't have anything set up for that. I don't even know how you set up any. Like, I don't know how you receive, because I never looked for that specific thing. But while going through settings, I never saw anything to add like a PayPal or anything. So I have no idea where that money goes. So I would suggest not pledging to us, because we won't get it.
Yeah, don't. All right. Well, we also have a YouTube channel. You can subscribe to us there. We recently did we did the post show for the Nintendo event. So
I guess
you can
watch
find that too.
That's
Watch that. Yeah, Mike was on there, so you can get his thoughts on the Switch event, and I think it's pretty exciting. It's a pretty exciting video, because we recorded it right after the event. So Noah was pretty hyped. I don't remember the first thing you said when I broadcasted the stream, but it was pretty hype. Someone left a comment on there that they loved that you're so hyped.
Well, that's
So
good. I mean, I was pretty much shaken from that Zelda trailer.
yeah, and I just replied saying, yeah, well, thank you for watching, and we'll just look forward to his reaction video because that's gonna be
Not to be done.
extra hype. Yeah, so subscribe to us there. It's youtube.com/BlazeKickMedia, and subscribe to us on iTunes and Google Play Music. You can just find the podcast through searching Nintendo Unleashed. On iTunes, I think you have to search Nintendo Unleashed podcast, but you can find us on there. You can listen to all of our episodes there. So please go do that, and of course, share the feed with your friends. Tell them about the show because that's how we grow. And then follow us on Twitter. I'm at ArmsMXZ. Conor is at 331. Noah is at
Dashi 007.
Nintendo Unleashed is at Nin Unleashed. Blazekick is at Blazekick Podcast.
Tweet.
Oh, Blazekick Podcast is not a thing. Blazekick tweet. And visit blazekick.com for, I don't know, Conor, what do you have coming this week?
This week, I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Okay. I'll probably write something. I think I need to get back to writing because I'm working on something that I need
Might
to
do a Switch editorial if I can think of something.
Yeah. I have an editorial for you.
Oh, okay.
Why is the neon green or the neon switch trash? There you go.
Because
That's you. Just write
ugly.
Just write like an editorial about that.
It's ugly. The end.
All right. Well, thank you so much for listening to Nintendo Unleashed episode 101. And yeah, hope you guys are excited about the Switch. Let us know what you guys thought about the Switch event in the comments. We'll read them out on the next episode if we get any comments. So yeah. Thank you guys. We'll see you next week for episode 102. Bye.
Bye.
Take care.